We were divided into two groups, Spanish and English speakers. Luis, our tour guide from Julia Travels, was great at explaining historical details casually/engagingly. He was also able to accommodate various questions from the group. The pacing of the tour was quite fast since we weren't able to take a lot of photos and there weren't a lot of time to explore the city. Our tour guide was very friendly, nice and patient. She made sure we had our own personal time. Segovia and Avila was remarkable. Avila Segovia, Avila Segovia, Segovia. Our guide, Julia, is great. She explained the history in great detail. The tour feels a little bit rushed though. Beautiful scenic views. Very friendly tour guide and informative. Senior and child-friendly tour. Worth it. Clean bus, nice and friendly tour guide Monica. Good value tours that provides hassle-free travel to two great places of interest. The roasted suckling pig is roasted until the skin is crispy and juicy. No wonder the pottery plate makes a sound. I'm really full of praise, hungry face emoji. The one-day trip to Segovia/Avila is really solid. Not bad. It's a good choice if you can't go there by car. The stop in Avila is a little shorter, and Sevilla is longer. You can still eat, which is not bad. The tour guide explained in great detail in Spanish and English. He introduced the two cities in a very professional and attentive way. I look forward to coming back next time. We had Jorge as our guide and he was knowledgeable and experienced that he could provide lots of historical information in our destinations. Franklin, our driver, was good and took us there and back safely. Both cities are relatively near Madrid, but the transportation options could be limited, hence we opted for this tour. It was an efficient way to be able to visit these cities. Involved a lot of walking, could get lost in the streets, but the experience was great. Tour guide was also knowledgeable and understanding of the tour members' concerns. The suckling pigs are super nice at Segovia except the guide who spoke 5 Spanish sentences with only 1 English sentence. Annoyed. The center is easy to find. The tour guide gave clear instructions. Detailed explanation of major attraction points in Avila and Segovia. If you are Christian, you will be really interested in going to these two cities. You will be guided to visit churches and other religious spots, especially Convent of Santa Teresa de Jesus, and Alcazar de Segovia, Castle. Prepare to walk quite a lot. Avila and Segovia were a bit colder than Madrid. Bring enough clothes. You got a drink and small bread if you didn't pay extra. The trip is just right and the guide is very professional. But it's a little pity that we can't stay longer in Segovia. The wall is very stunning, I can watch it whole day. The suckling pigs was delicious except the tourist guide is too Spanish in commentary. Every 5 sentences of Spanish, only 1 sentence of English commentary. If you want to visit Avila and Segovia at the same time in one day, it is a bit difficult to arrange the time, so you will choose a carpooling group to follow the tour guide to the ancient city of Avila. After visiting Avila, you will then set off for Segovia. Since you are planning on carpooling, as a group, you have free time when you arrive in Segovia, so you have plenty of time to explore. The Aqueduct Bridge is stunning and worth a visit. Everything was great and super efficient. My only, very minor, concern is that the listening device would be cut from the guide for around 10 to 15 seconds sometimes, even if I was near them. But other than that, everything was perfect. The guides were very knowledgeable of the sites we visited and you'll surely learn a lot. If you love history, culture, and want the convenience plus flexible time outside this booking, I'd highly recommend it. The tour guide is very kind and the explanation in Spanish is very clear. The stroke control is pretty good. Must visit. You'll have no regret. Arrived on time, not long driving time. The Spanish beauty guide was very patient to explain. Snow White Castle is beautiful, and the snacks at noon are also very special, like one